Hello, everyone. My name is Soul, and we're here back on the Content View. And today has been a fucking surprise and long waiting, but I'm here with Lolmare Studios. If I'm saying that correctly.
Yes, you are.
All right, I always fucked up names like throughout all of this, and it's probably be a running joke. But let's start off with who are you and what do you do?
Well, I am Lolmare Studios. You people may or may not have heard of me, but I am a independent voice actor online. I do a variety of different kinds of voices. I can do low pitched voices or maybe goblin voices, or if you take a look at my demo reel, I can do again a variety of different voices. But anyways, I've worked on a few little projects, not a whole ton big projects yet at the moment. Um, but I have definitely like worked on some cool projects that I think could change the not the animation industry, but like get some attention, some potential.
So you do voice acting. What inspired you to like start voice acting? What was your inspiration?
Well, I have to say, Michael Kovac. He is the voice actor of N from Murder Drones. Yeah, ever since I started watching Murder Drones and like fell in love with it, I was like into like wanting to be a part of stuff like that. So like I went to like searching up the voice actors and whatnot, and so I found about Michael Kovac, which um he also voiced what was his name? Angel from Has Been Hotel, the pilot episode. And that I was like shocked. I did not recognize him at all until after I went back and looked at both of them at the same time.
What's funny is that because I made a video talking about Murder Jones because I was watching it, I was a fan, and I didn't realize that I'm pretty sure if I did my research correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but he also played the voice of the prototype, and I think it's called Poppy Playtime, and a few other
Yes.
characters.
I know he does voice like one of the doctor guys. I know that for
Yeah,
sure. I didn't know that he voiced the prototype. I didn't know that actually.
I don't really know that for a fact, but like from what I understood and from the video, like I found a channel that was like I think it's called I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but Robotin Anima I don't know, I'll just throw it up on the screen. But yeah, like from the video it was just like showing me like different voices that he did, and it was surprising that I like I saw that it went from like a low pitch voice to like a high pitch voice like in an instant, and it was like what the fuck. And
Yeah.
also really fucking proud of this. I got two posters that were signed, and I got one of them, I got like him to say something, so just
Dude,
like
that's nuts.
I know.
That's actually really cool.
And if I'm doing this correctly, I'll just throw it up on the screen. But how do you like how did you get started in this industry?
So do you mean like what kind of like equipment did I start with?
No, like
Or
how'd you get into like how did you start voice acting? Like
I mean, like I said earlier, it was really actually wait, no, hold on, I just reminded myself. No, okay. No, so the first time I started doing voice acting was back I believe in 2022 when I was just voicing over some plush videos with some friends of mine because they had some characters that they couldn't do the voice of, and then they just they liked me and they wanted me to be a part of it. Also, so I was like, sure, I'll be a part of it, and I guess that's where it really started. So I voiced in this one movie called The Curse of Vanny. I voiced in the second movie that he did by B Bonnie, and then I voiced Springtrap in this FNAF plush series called the Freddy's and Friends Show, which is just the name of the channel. I voiced in season 4 as Springtrap, and at some point in the newest season.
it's kind of like freelance work if I'm getting this correctly,
Yes,
right?
basically.
Okay. So like how do you prepare for like these roles? Because I'm pretty sure like with different roles it comes with different voices. So
So, what I did if we're talking about the voice acting stuff I did before, like the whole like the big stuff that I did from 2023 and 2024. I basically just, again, those friends wanted me to be a part of the video, and so I went ahead and said sure. And then the other guy, the Freddy's and Friends show, he brought up the Springtrap, that he said he couldn't do the voice of him, and I had a really good impression on Springtrap during the time, and I still do. But anyway, he wanted me to be a part of it after he heard my impression. I was like, dude, I would be honored. And then as for today's voice acting, I now just like I'd sometimes go to unpaid projects and throw an audition out, and then they like get back to me if the role's still open, or if they like my audition, and then we get each other's contacts. They talk about the character and whatnot, and then at some point they give me their lines, and then I record them.
And no, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a whole bunch of work, even for like unpaid.
I mean, it's not too much as long as you have a good microphone. Also have like an editing software just in case if you mess up on things. And clear audio, and good talent. That's what I can say.
God forbid I would fucking suck in this industry. God, I don't have like any talent, so and that's just me talking about myself.
I mean, but you never know. I mean, if you give it a shot, if you gave it a shot at some point, who knows, maybe you could get a little bit better, because remember, you just have to practice, and the more you practice, then the better you'll get. That's what I'm still practicing today, and I'm trying to be somebody as big as like Michael Kovac and voicing like huge animation projects.
What's the biggest challenge you have faced in this industry?
Biggest challenge? I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. Biggest challenge. I guess the biggest challenge is just standing out amongst like better voice actors than you, like voice actors who have like actually voiced in like some like animations that's gone like big, not like too big, but like like big enough to the point like where they don't need to I would say look for the smaller ones, because they probably have like the funding to find voice actors who are bigger, and they can pay for them. I guess it's just really, I think the most challenging thing is that for me is that it's just standing out, because I may just seem like just a small voice actor, which I am, but I guess that's just really it for me. I don't know how much I can explain that, but for me, I would say, just the most challenging thing for me is just standing out amongst other bigger voice actors, and a lot more talented.
How did you find your way to stand out?
I mean, I'm still trying to find myself standing out today, but really, if I didn't come to Animator Thing, which he is the creator of this Murder Drones fan project called Murder Drones Insecurity, if I didn't come to him and ask if I can be a part of his show, then honestly, I don't think I would be where I am today, because I feel like because of him, I feel like I've grown a little bigger of a following because of him, because of Insecurity. His models are just amazing, and we're working on a show together and whatnot. It's insane. So
before we get to that, because let's be honest, if most people like watch this, they would be more interested in that than hearing me fucking talk.
Yeah,
but
I know.
who like I know you kind of said Michael Kovac at the beginning, but who really inspires you? Who inspires you?
Who really inspires me? I mean, like for that specifically voice acting?
In general.
Or in general. I mean, like I said, it's genuine. Yeah, I can't talk. It's generally Michael Kovac, because he was like one of the first voice actors I actually loved his work. And also I do get some inspiration from my girlfriend as well. She pushes me to wanting to send my audition to this guy whenever I don't feel like having the gut to do it or something. So she kind of pushes me a little forward to motivating myself to get it through.
Well, let's now talk about what most people are here for. You are working with someone, animated thing, on this project.
Yes.
More specifically, Murder Jones project.
Yes.
I think it's called Insecurity.
Yes, Murder Drones Insecurity. I am actually the producer for the show now.
What the wait, producer?
Yeah, I went from just being a voice actor to being the producer for the show.
What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just like very like surprised. Like how do you feel? Now,
I mean, I
like,
feel pretty great. I get to see a lot of things that not a lot of the rest of the team gets to see. But I do eventually, bring it out to them and show them like, hey, we're gonna be like doing this and that and whatnot. So
well, let's start off with if people that like don't know about it, let's start off of what is it?
okay, so basically, Murder Drones Insecurity is a alternate universe from the original storyline of Murder Drones by Glitch Productions. So it takes place again on Copper 9, where you know how in the original show the WGF are cowards. They don't want to fight the Murder Drones at all because they're afraid to die. So
Yes.
in this alternate universe, the WDF actually is strong and brave and goes to fight the disassembly drones instead of being cowards.
So it's a story, like from what I understand, it's a story of fighting back.
Yes, it's an alternate universe of the WDF fighting back instead of being cowards. Yes.
Like, how has your experience been so far, like working on this project?
It's been pretty good. We've had a few bumps along the way. I mean, especially because we've been working on this project for over a year and we still haven't even gotten a little clip of the first episode ready. But overall, like with like working with the team and animated thing, it's been pretty well. I've seen a lot of stuff, especially like working in the script, and I can't wait to do like the voice lines for one of the characters that I'm voicing over.
Like I don't know, man. Like, because I'm pretty sure, like, I believe everyone has a story to tell, no matter if it's fan made, if it's original. Like, but it feels good to express that story one way or another through art.
Yeah.
So, like, you're now a producer. Is there like anything that you want to tell the people that are watching about this project?
I was actually going to make my own video about this, but since I'm here, maybe some people will want to pop in and listen to this. So I will say we've gotten the first script done for episode 1. It just needs to be looked over by our script writing team to make sure we got like grammar correct and making sure that things line up how they're supposed to be and whatnot. And so I'm trying to think here. Once that is finished, we can start getting like the voice actors in, and also speaking of voice actors, we will eventually need more voice actors, because we do have some voice actors in the team right now, but it's not enough for how many characters we have in the first episode that we'll need. So we'll be dropping a casting call, and for those who are voice actors or interested in voice acting, please follow the Murder Drones Insecurity Twitter page, and who knows, maybe you'll see the casting call and you may want to audition or not.
It's like it's already kind of planned out, like, but it's like it's not ready but planned.
Yes, exactly.
Well, while we're kind of on the topic of projects, what other projects have you been a part of?
Other projects. Well, for animation wise, I would say one of them that I absolutely love because the animation quality is just so high. There's this little indie animated series by somebody named Jazzpag. He's a Five Nights at Freddy's animator. He has his own series called Neo Contaminant, and I voiced the scientist in the very first episode. And I'm telling you, like the animation quality is really good. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna figure that out because I mean, after this, I gotta go like and to find everything. So
Everything's in a playlist on my YouTube channel. It's like it should be like the top playlist on my channel. So
thank God, I'm not gonna lie, because I I would probably lose my mind trying to find everything.
yeah, no, I like to advertise all the projects that I'm in, so I put it all into a playlist on my YouTube channel, so people have easier access to finding them instead of, hey, search up this name and you'll find me.
How do you balance your daily life and your work life?
Daily life and work life. Well, work life is actually like not like my voice acting. I have a whole nother thing going on in my personal life with making money. I'm not currently making money off of voice acting, but sometimes I'll make some money. I did work on a project that did get me some money, but it didn't last that very long. But I still made some money out of it. But as for the rest of my projects that I'm working in, yeah, it's currently not being paid for.
So right now it's kind of like another. I'm not gonna say job, because if you enjoy it, it's not really a job.
Yeah, it's not really
But,
a job.
So it's like your passion.
It's
I was
a
about to
hobby.
say side hustle.
It's
Yeah,
a hobby. And so for the other part of your question, talking about my life, so I just mix in between trying to handle my schoolwork and doing voice acting at the same time, because yeah, I'm still in school. I'm trying to wrap up high school hopefully by next year. And then for like voice acting, I just try to get some auditions in whenever I possibly can, and hopefully they'll accept me.
hey man, I mean, from what I heard, from at least you sound pretty good. I'm just saying, I really wish you the best of luck out there.
Thank you.
'Cause
I appreciate it.
I could understand. It's like you were saying earlier, it's like hard to stand out, but it's also like hard to be chosen, because you could be like the most experienced person, but if your voice doesn't fit a character, yeah.
Yeah, it really depends on what the creator wants for their character.
How do you deal with negativity? Because most people, like, at some point there's like, not, I'm not saying downfall, but there's always something happens and they find a way to pick themselves back up.
So what do you mean, like, exactly? Like, are you talking about like drama on the internet or something?
No, like, let's, like, if something like kind of like happened, like let's say you were like a streamer getting a bit of hate, how do you deal with that? Like, would I don't know how to like really explain it well, but
I mean, so you're trying to say here that, like, say if I'm like, I'm just trying to do my voice acting thing, and then there's like people hating on me.
yeah.
I mean, I don't really think I've gotten much hate from people yet during my voice acting, but I did get a little bit of hate from the content that I did back then. But I wasn't really very bothered by it, honestly. I just kind of ignored it, and just like they're just trying to start something. They're trying to make me feel emotions to backlash at them. But all I do is I just ignore them.
So just annoying like people who's trying to hate on it.
Yes, exactly. That's what I do.
What software do you use? Because I'm pretty sure people that watch this some of them at least are going to be like up and coming voice actors, or at least trying to get into this industry. What software do you use?
I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I know it's for like video, like creating and whatnot, but Premiere Pro has some audio features that I don't think the other software I wanted to use was, I don't remember what it was called. It was I don't know how to pronounce it. Odyssey. If you know what that is, then I'm sure you can pronounce it, or somebody. Anyway, yeah, it has this feature on there, so I do tend to have some, like, a little bit of static in the background, and I use a little bit of the denoise feature to just erase that static, but my voice still comes in very clean, and it doesn't sound like it's being like filtered or anything.
Not gonna lie, I did not really know that you can use audio like Premiere to do that.
I mean, when it comes to Premiere Pro, you need to. It's not just visuals. You also have to, you have audio and whatnot. I mean, we're using Adobe Premiere Pro and Murder Drones and Security as well. So,
yeah. Look, no offense. Like me personally, I'm not spending $200, man. I'm cool with spending the $80 I did on CapCut.
well, actually, we're paying monthly, not yearly, sadly. But I would love to like at least spend $200 just for 1 year. Then I'm sure I'm gonna have enough money for next year.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, I did not know they did that. I don't know, man. Like it wasn't my. I couldn't step to that money. So.
No, it's fine. I mean, not everybody can afford paying for Premiere
No,
Pro,
yeah.
because it's a monthly fee if you're paying like $24 an hour. But if you want to do yearly, so you can save up money for next year, then it's like around almost 200.
That's best way to like end this off is like if there's any advice you want to give to anyone, what would it be?
I'm gonna give some advice from what Michael Kovac has given me. So I would say just get a microphone, any kind of microphone. Doesn't even have to be a good microphone. Find a little space like for you to record that doesn't have any echo, like maybe your closet, or I don't know, maybe make yourself a little booth out of some blankets and whatnot, and just try to look on the internet for some auditions. Don't try to go for the big ones just yet. You got to start small, and then you can work yourself up there, because you got to get like if you want to go for the big stuff, you have to like get some really good equipment to get there. So if you want to be a starter voice actor, I would say just start with using your phone would be a good start.
It's like kind of just throwing yourself out there. That's like...
yeah, you just got to get started. Then as if you get bigger and bigger, and maybe you make some money out of it, you can buy yourself a microphone and go for better auditions and projects.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you on here, man.
No, really yeah, thank you. Trust me, I wanted to do this for a little while, but I wasn't able to find the timing.
No, yeah, scheduling is always an issue. But thank you everyone so much for watching. His descriptions and everything that I use, like videos, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the video to Insecurities, the trailer that's out, is going to be linked in the description. And if you want to go check him out, I really recommend that you do, because from what I understand and from what I have seen, this dude is an amazing voice actor, an up and coming one. Go check out.
Could I say one more thing about Insecurity?
Yes.
All right, so for those that are watching or listening, we do plan to drop out a trailer once we get some clips in for Insecurity, because we know that a ton of people have been waiting for so long to get something for it, and I'm telling you, it's going to be insane, and we're getting some really good voice actors in here as well to help us voice our characters, and I just genuinely can't wait for you all to see it. Like, there's so much that we're planning for the future episodes, and we hope you guys stick around to see it. And hopefully it'll be the first episode. Hopefully the first episode will be out this year, but we don't know just yet. So,
oh man, things that are good take time, because they show dedication and care.
Yes.
And I'm excited to watch it. So just that. But thank you everyone for watching. Check out the playlist that I got to watch any of the other ones, and we'll see you next time.
Bye everybody.